Hey guys, welcome to Wargaming Central. Back for some more World War Wednesdays. This time it's going to be my Japanese against his Germans in a game of what do you call it?
Bolt action.
Bolt action. That's the system we're playing. Small games because I got back from uni. We're just trying to fit it in between
Uni classes and everything.
daily lives. So hope you enjoy it. We'll go straight to the armies and we're playing max attrition. That's what we rolled up, or maximum attrition. So it's going to be whoever kills the most, +2 units at the end of the game. Gets a core victory. I'm bringing a I think it's a pretty decent list for once. Jordan's got a lot of firepower coming out, so let's go have a look. Here's Jordan's army. It's 600 points. We'll go right to left. So what do we got here?
Okay, here I've got my 250 half track, which is a smaller version of the 251.
Yep.
Now here, that's also a regular with its one medium machine gun at the front.
Okay. And
now here I've got my flame Panzerwagen. Now this has got 2 flamethrowers which face forward. I haven't finished painting it, but as you can see, I reckon it's just going to destroy all of Paul's infantry.
So it's a lovely kit, I'll say. Alright, what do you got next?
Alright, now I've got my light anti-aircraft gun.
AKA the flak building.
It's got 4 light autocannons with +2 penetration each, so that's going to rain down death. I'm sorry, but I haven't had time to paint it. I only got it 2 or 3 days ago. I've got my medium mortar next, which is inexperienced. Also regular for those two. I've then got my regular infantry squad, which is just 5 guys with tank hunter ability on. I then have my Hitler Youth. So these guys, from memory, you roll a d6 after the first time they hit action, and then they either run off the field or they go up in experience.
Yes.
So hopefully they'll go up in experience. And then I've just got my little guy with an assault rifle here.
Commander with the assault rifle hidden in a cloak. So there you go. Jordan's bringing a lot of support. The bare minimum for infantry, and I'm assuming he's trying to blow me away. Just got to look at my army.
You're going to have the guy with the flag.
Okay, here's my 600 points of Japanese. Infantry heavy. I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4 squads of Imperial Japanese regular infantry. Just all rifles except, let's see, this squad, and that squad have NCO submachine guns, just working at points. I've got 2 inexperienced suicide anti-tank teams. I've got a medium mortar with a spotter, inexperienced as well. I have an inexperienced infantry support gun. Unfortunately, I forgot to paint it up. I've got a life. You guys probably get over it. I've got a regular second lieutenant. I forget what it's called in Japanese, and he's with a submachine gun, katana, and another submachine gunner. So he still has the small squad special rule. And then at the back here, I've got a six-man Imperial Japanese Grenadier squad with 3 light mortars. So that's pretty much my army. The whole point, I'm going to just try to put down a hell of a lot of smoke on Jordan, especially that flak building, because I know it has to stand still to shoot. So we'll go now straight to the board, and then we'll get straight into turn 1. All right, here's the table. We're still just going for just the typical city. A bit of barricades and a couple of hills sort of thing. It's just going to be pretty much a bit like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm organising more terrain soon, so we'll certainly, see a bit more of a change. Going to get the fat mats off Jack because he's been moving house and a bit of stuff going on, so just been doing stuff at my house. So yeah, we'll go down, we'll roll for which side, who gets what side, and we'll go straight into turn 1. Just to let you know, I recently got some new dice, mainly because it was Jordan's 21st, and I thought it'd be nice, and I wanted some dice, because I'm currently not allowed to buy any miniatures from the missus, and I got them from Dice of War. If you're into, historical stuff, go check them out. I just want to know they didn't sponsor this video. I just generally love the dice. They're big, so the Kangaroo and the SS, generic SS. So they got, I think it's $20, plus $4 postage in Australia. It's just 16 dice, and it's pretty good value. Focusing more on the SS dice, because we use it on camera. I just want to say I'm not overly certain whether or not we should have an SS symbol on camera. I'm a bit about it. I can understand views for and against. Just one person, if someone wants to comment and just say I don't like it, just do it, and we won't have them on the channel again. I'm more than willing to just not show them because one person doesn't find it comfortable. I fully understand. World War II isn't the best of times for some people. So I just want to say that they are wonderful dice. I really, really suggest getting them. Unfortunately, I only got the Australian ones for today. They were out of stock for the Imperial Japanese, but they're back in stock soon, hopefully. But so go check them out. They're pretty awesome. If you only need the buy, stop, sell pages for Facebook, he's the guy usually around. So it's diceworld.com.au. Awesome bloke, I suggest you check it out. So now we roll off for our tabloids. So the symbols represent sixes for these dice. So I get a 4, and Jordan gets a 5. So Jordan, what table side do you want? Do you want this side or that side? Because we're playing with the large flanks on the side.
I think I'm going to take this side.
Take that side because you're lazy.
No, I like this side better. It's got a bit more cover. The house is a bit closer to this side.
Yeah.
And overall, it looks like a better position to hunker down.
All right. So now we're going turn 1. But it's a simple first wave, and then the rest come on turn 2. So I'm not going to show the waves. You'll just pick it up as the turn goes along. Let's go straight now to the first order dice for turn 1. Okay, I had the first dice for the first turn. I'm just doing a run order my Grenadiers, and they're running up just to here. Next order dice, also mine, going to advance the mountain gun to there, because I don't think I can run it, because it's a very wheeled heavy thing. So, where are we? There you go, advance. Okay, I'm just advancing my mortar up to there, because I have the third in a row dice for turn 1. The next dice is going to, I don't think it's going to do a down order for my Suicide Aim Tank team, who do a forward deployment here in the building. I'm just going to advance the half track 9 inches.
And it's dragging this along as well. So it's going to go up to here.
And just pivot.
Turn.
It's 90 degrees.
Maybe.
Yeah, just be over a bit.
Yeah.
And
that's been dragged up behind
the flap can hide behind it. Jordan, next order dice, you're going to uncouple the half track. So just leave it together.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it together. I'm just turning it around.
Turn it around so it's now there, ready to fight in turn 2. Okay, Jordan's just thinking about running his half track. Just going to put it just to about there. And with the last order dice turn, I'm just going to run this guy. He's just going to run behind the building to there. And that'll be end of turn 1. Pretty quick. My 5 dice against his only 3 dice. So Jordan's sort of cordoned off this corner. Kind of what I was hoping to do. Now I just need to try and mass infantry against him, see if that works. Because I don't really think my infantry can take him on one-on-one. But hopefully in groups I can definitely do some horrendous damage. So there you go, let's go now into turn 2. For the Grenadiers, they're going to try and smoke out the flak barreling, just to waste the production. Yep, so firing right where that dot is. So I'm using 3 light mortars. I need, actually hang on, scratch that. I'm going to do an advance order and then shoot, because why wouldn't I do that? I'm going to advance instead. I'm going to advance to the right a bit. Just, just get out of the way of the flak barreling. So that way I'll get probably some cover from the hill. And now I'm going to fire my 3 light mortars at that spot still, because I first moved sideways, so I'm only going to get that spot anyway. I still have plenty of room. So I need to see a kangaroo here for a 6 at least, so I can just start annoying him and block his path. 1 kangaroo, and Jordan needs to move 2 smoke 6 inches. So 1 smoke is going to end up there. So you won't be able to shoot through it. And you get to put 2 more within 6 inches of there. So we're going to do. So 6 inches. On there. On there's that. 6 inches, yep, all good and good. So there you go, smoking out that hill there, which is not bad, exactly what I was planning. I've got next order dice. I'm going to do a fire order on my light mortar. Still 36 inch range, which is plenty for there. Going to attempt another smoke, this time with 4 inches of smoke. So I'll move 6 inches, Jordan, so where would you like to put it?
Where are we? I'm going to put it about there.
6 inches, yep, about there. Keeping that place, keeping the left there nice and smoked out. There you go. Okay, next order dice, I'm going to do another advanced order for my mountain gun, get in position for next turn. So it's going to advance just to there like that. Nice and easy. So Jordan doing an advanced order for the flamethrower. Halfjack going to try and smoke out the Grenadiers. Unfortunately out of range, so he's going to just do a normal advanced order, just finish there, not too bad. Still, I think it's better than going down the left and pretty much putting out of the rest of the game, so I just ignore there and have to spend more time moving. So no, next order dice. Going to do a run order now for my next dice. Going to run this Suicide Tank Squad. He's going to run 6 to there and run 6 more just to there. And I've just got next order dice running up this 7-man IGA squad just like that on my left flank. Jordan next dice just advancing his mortar up to there to fire next turn. Okay, Jordan and I idiots. Just going to go back to some order tests for coming to board because they can't remember things. So these guys need, it's 9 minus 1, so 8 to come on board. They're coming on, so they're fine. And 7 to come on for the mortar. Yep, he's fine. So, no worries. We're back to knowing how to play with bulk action. Gonna bring on another infantry squad now, 8 or less. And that's it. With my next order dice, just going to run this squad up to there. Bring on a third squad of infantry. Nope, they're staying off, so they'll go down. Bring on my commander. He's ragged off to 9, plus 1, then minus 1 to come on board and his command ability. So 9, he's coming on. And the commander just coming in behind just in case these guys get flamethrower next turn. So the half-track is going to move to there, do an advance order and fight and shoot into the mountain gun. So it'll be 5 to hit and then 6s to do anything. So unfortunately, no hits. I'm just going to shuffle the flak railing a little bit. Just going to shuffle 6 inches. Not that far, back a little bit. It's got to be probably behind there.
Well, I was going 6 to 6.
On the edge. And regular infantry coming on, 8 or less to come on, and they're coming on. Okay, advancing onto there. So he's got first 4 shots hitting on 5s. He's got 1 hit, which will equal 1 pin on this guy. Alright, so 1 pin, and that 5, if you can roll 3 plus, the anti-tank team goes away. Yep, that's a 5, and he dies, and you get my order dice.
Woohoo!
Okay, Jordan's Hitler Youth is going to run up the board.
Yep.
On the 12 inches.
Yeah, that'll get him to the building.
Just running them up to there. Another infantry squad trying to come on. 8 or less. Come on. Okay, just running up my infantry squad there in the middle of the mountain gun and the grenadier squad. Hopefully to reinforce and start pushing up the middle. Yep. Jordan's commander trying to come on. Just rolled, got a 6 right there. Spoiling not cheating, and he's just running on just to there, trying to strut the lines there. Hopefully, protect against any. Okay, and final one of the turn. My suicide anti-tank team. He's just going to move along in this building. Just get in it. He's going to move out and just go sit there. Like that. Just chill like that. Okay, end of turn 2. That's how it looks. Lots of moving up. No one's been killed. Oh, I lost 1 order dice in the suicide anti-tank team over here. But he did his job. 14 points. I kind of use him as a funneler, trying to force Jordan to, dictate where Jordan's armor has to go. Or else he's running a big risk of getting blown up. So there you go. It's going to go on turn 3 now. Things will start dying because, well, it's going to have to make a move. It's going to start paying itself back. And hopefully the smoke doesn't go away. So let's go on now to turn 3. Okay, all important smoke roll. Does it go away? On a 1 it does. On a 2 it moves all in a random direction d6 inches. And on a 3 or plus it just stays still. 3, it's staying all right there. Okay, you're going to advance my grenadiers. They're just going to advance just to about to there and to there. And I'll fire off some more. So, finish there. Going to try and smoke that one right in the center of it. So, I've got 3 light mortars once again. Able to advance and fire. So, hitting on 6s. So, you always get some 6s. And let's see. So, now they're all going to move 6 inches of Jordan's choice. Or at least 6 inches. So, Jordan, where do you want the first one?
6 inches. You're over there.
Yeah, just put them in the smoke. Yep, like that. And this
Just
next
sort
one,
of
like that. And finally, just like that. So creating a bit of a cordon of a bit of a smoke corridor in the middle. And hopefully I can just go around get around the smoke, and it should be good. Okay, Jordan's gonna move this half track. Just gonna go back, move out of the way, just so
pivot again.
Yeah, you can do one pivot.
Oh.
Yep, you're gonna do one pivot. So just go to there, like that. Just so he's not going to block the flak bearing, which he really wants to shoot, because it's got a lot of guns on it.
And I'm going to also take a shot at these guys.
Take a shot at those guys? Alright. So, 4 dice shooting into the grenadiers. So it'll be 4 dice hitting on 5s, because long range and moving, and that'll be enough. Flak bearing shooting, going to be 8 dice into the grenadier squad, who can't go down, unfortunately. So I'll be hitting on 4s, because of long range. Also for light cover, there's no long range penalty, just the 4s, which will be 2. So I'll take 1 pin, and it will be plus 2 pens, so 2s to kill. So 2 plus. So it'll be 2 dead. I'm going to kill the rifleman and the other rifleman. Jordan's next dice, gonna do a fire order for the mortar into these guys, so it'll be a 6 to hit. That's a 3 and a miss. I'm gonna shoot the mountain gun into the flak burling. Fortunately, threads the needle just for my infantry, which is great. So it's gonna be a 4 to hit because of long range, nothing else, because I can see pretty clearly over the barricade. So it'll be 4 to hit. Whoop. 1 hit, and it's only D3. Not it's a light heart, but only D3. So it'll be 2, and only +1 as well. So 5 to do anything. Oh, so it's going to lose 2 crew members, and it's going to take, but only take 1 pin. So we're down to 1 crew, and you'll take a single pin marker. Okay, Jordan's advancing his grenadiers to there.
And firing at your guy.
Firing at the shot over there. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a hard shot, but worth it because he has no real, he's pretty easy to wound. So 6s followed by 6s, so none there unfortunately. My next order, I'm going to run this suicide squad, or suicide anti-tank team, just to there, hiding in the smoke. Actually, going to move him back a bit like that. Whoop. So building, just so he's 2 inches out. Yep. So he can't be shot at, just like that. So doing a fire order for my mortar, going to put smoke right about there, just in the middle there. So we've got the medium mortar going to put a fire order for some more smoke right where that dot is. So does it move? No, it does. Jordan, would you like to move this smoke 6 inches from that dot?
Yes. 6 inches about there.
Yep. Let's do a bit of a wee measure. Yep, that's perfectly spot on.
Yep.
Jordan's next order dice doesn't want to do anything to Hitler Youth, so they're going to go straight down. Going to run my infantry squad, and they're going to run up to the building, just like so. Get ready for next turn to maybe start engaging those grenadiers over on Jordan's right flank. Okay, going to try bring on my regular squad, still off the table, coming in on 8 or less. That's a 9, so they'll go down yet again. I'm going to do a run order now with my infantry. We're going to run just pretty much round the grenadiers, just up to here, running around. Hopefully just to get in the way and, distract some fire from them, because the grenadiers kind of need to stay alive for my whole plan to work this turn, especially if the smoke disappears. That would be a bit of a terrible thing to happen. Alright, going to run my squad is going to run up to there. Jordan's last order dice for turn 3, he's going to go to the side with an advance order. Okay, finally, my last order dice for the turn. I'm going to do a down order for my infantry squad right there. Jordan going to advance 9, end up on the hill, just like that.
Yeah.
So the flamethrower tank is going to shoot both of its flamethrowers into the
Grenadier squad.
Grenadier squad. So it'll be 4s a hit because it moved. I just confirmed. Yep, I was just thinking I was being wrong for a second. So it'll be 13 hits plus 3. So that's going to be a total of, you just need 2s to wound. So you got 13 hits. So you got 8 days roll.
Roll in groups of 4.
Yep, and so 1's alive, and we've run up 4. You need to roll a lot of 1s, no, and the team is wiped out, which is very good for Jordan, because 3 mortars are now lose, and he gets an order dice, which puts him at 2 points to my 0. But hopefully I can strike back and destroy that next turn. So end of turn 2, things got interesting. The flak bowing lost 2 of its crews down to 1, which is going to hurt its damage output. The flamethrower did what it always does and destroyed an entire squad. Still looking pretty dangerous, now have charge range probably. Now I just need to sort of swamp it. Just sort of put heaps of infantry at it, force it away while I can still move down this flank and whittle away at Jordan's really small amounts of troops. So we're going down to turn 4. Really need that smoke to sort of stay still, or at very least don't run away. Let's have a look and see. So what happens to the smoke? It's a 3, it's going to stay still again. My mountain gun's going to shoot into the flamethrower halfback. Just need to pin it, hopefully get that order test and start swamping it. So, hits on a 3. That's a 2. I'm screwed. Jordan moving up the halfback like so. Going to finish up. I'm going to take a fire. Who are you going to fire at?
Okay, I'm going to fire at those guys with that gun, and this.
Probably the same guys.
Yeah. Probably, the same guys.
Same guys, nice. So, 4 dice. How many hits are you going to get? You're going to get 8 plus 8, so 6. So 8 at a time. 1, die, so that's the whole squad. Yes. So we just need to go back to some fuel checks. So before it fires for the first turn, we need to roll dice for each thing. So this one, roll 1 dice first. So it's fine, and the next one. So this one. It's fine, so this first squad's still dead. And now after the squad that just died then, we need to roll again. Because you rolled. Okay, just gotta check the rulebook, just make sure things are good. We're fine, so now we'll roll again because we're going for just after that. So, on this one, on a roll, it stops. No, it's fine. And on this one, nope, it's good. So my anti-tank team, he's going to try to risk it all for glory. He's going to charge 12. Doesn't need to pass any vehicle tests because he's Japanese. And he's going to charge in and explode into the side of the tank. And hopefully he'll kill. So, it's going to be... Okay, so he's got +8 automatically hits. So I just need to roll not a 1. Honestly, just not a 1 and I'm fine. I hit the 5, which will be massive damage. And it's +1 because you're a flamethrower. So you will be dead and dead. So I'm dead. And Jordan's dead, we'll just leave it there. Turn the side. And I get the first order dice. So now it's 3-1. Jordan's still winning. But who knows? I think now the flamethrower dead, it's going to be a good old defend against the Japanese charging. Fire order for the flak building. So you're 9 or more, or 9 or less, and it's gone off. So it'll lose its pin. And he's going to do a fire order onto my commander. Okay, 8 dice, 6 is the hit. So 1 hit. So automatically take 1 pin. And what does it do? I'm regular, so 2+ to kill. Yep, so that's going to smite the guy in front. Order test to stick around, 9 or less. And he's sticking around just. Going to do an advance order for this squad. They're going to advance into the building and take a shot at the grenadiers outside. Okay, the rough squad here now will move. Going to shoot at the grenadiers. Hitting on 5, so 6 dice for 1-2 hits. And then regular, so they'll be wounded on 4s for no dead, but 1 pin. I'm just going to run up to there. Run. So to start assaulting the Germans next turn. German mortar now, going to do a fire order against the mountain gun, so we're hitting on 6. Going to try and do a medium mortar shot into the flak bearing, hitting on 6, using the HE. That's a miss. Advancing this German 6 inches, and I'm going to shoot into the building here. So it'll be 6s I think to hit. So 5 shots at 6s for 2 hits, and then 2 shots at 5s for another hit, so it'll be 3 hits total. So it'll be up to 1 pin now, and then 6s will win because I'm inside an active building, which will be none. Attempting to bring on the regular squad finally. They're coming on. Alright, and moving the squad up to their very run order. Time to go back. These guys just need to make an order test to make sure they could actually do stuff because they got hit last turn. And no, they would have gone back 6. So take back 6 and go to ground, unfortunately. Going to try and run the commander. He's going to stay still and do nothing. Alright, so Jordan 3 dice to turn. It's going to reverse backwards. They're going to go down and down. No point. So that'll be the end of turn 4. And yeah, a lot happened. Jordan managed to get 2 squads killed over 2 turns with this thing. Really paid for its points. But I've managed to blow it up with the Suicide Squad. So now, going to turn 5. Probably 2 turns left, hopefully. Maybe another turn. I need to probably kill 3 German squads to guarantee I can't lose. So I don't think Jordan will kill too many more of my guys. So go on now to turn 5. I got the first turn. I'm going to do a fire order for my mountain gun. I'm going to shoot at the flak barreling. Hitting on 3 because nothing in the way and it's still short range. That'll be hit. Alright. Let's see. It's going to be gun shield of 6. So you have 5 to do anything. That's going to wound. And it will do D3. 3. So unfortunately it's going to kill the final crew member of the flak barreling. So Jordan, please take it away in shame. How do you feel?
Pretty devastated.
Whoa. There you go. Didn't really do his job today too much, but hey, made me pretty scared. Mortar attempting to kill the mountain gun. Hitting on a 5 this time because it was 6 last turn. It's the same target. That'll be a hit. So it's a gun shield of 6 against
2d6.
No, No, it's 1d6 because medium water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's plus 2 pen, so it'll be a 4 to do anything. So that's how many things.
Oh,
Yeah, so 3, so it'll be 3 total. So, and then 4s to do anything. Okay, so it'll be 1. So I'm gonna take one dead and 2 pins, I think.
I think.
So D2, it's D2 pins instead of just the 1. No, so it's just taking the 1, unfortunately. And 1 crew member dead. I'm gonna move the so you get to a free pivot. You get 1 pivot, and then you get to move. Yep, just about there.
Yeah, and then firing with these guys.
Into the building. Okay, so it'll be 4 dice. Hitting on, let's see, moving and hard cover, so it'll be 6s. So 1 6. So I'm gonna go to 1 pin. And just wanna because they up and then that's that'll be nothing. And so I just want to say because they failed the auto, we take off the pin from 4. So yeah, 1 pin and that'll be it. Okay, next dice I'm gonna do a run order and charge the Germans. The Germans have a chance to do a reaction shot, but it's an order which they have to pass, I think, which they are not. Okay, so my infantry inside here are going to do a run order and charge into the Germans, so they get to automatically react. It'll be -1 because of their pin, however. So it's going to be let's see, 2 submachine guns shots first. So that'll be, let's see, it's going to miss because we're 6s, and there'll be 6s and 6s for the rifles. Actually, no, it'll just be 6s as well because they'll be in their long range. So 6s for the rifles. So 2. Because I'm still in the building, it will be 6s again. Oh, and we take out 1 Japanese, and I'll take away the farthest away. And they're going to take another pin, but they'll ignore it because they're going to charge in, and I've got plenty of room to get in, so I'm going to charge in. Crunch time for my guys. 7 dice. Your regular. So every 4 is a dead German. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 dead Germans, which means 2 get to attack back. I was just not taking away leaving the SMG. Which give you 3 dice to attack back on. You're dead, but you might get something back. So 4's to kill the Japanese. Oh, so 1's dead and another's dead. So take away those 2, and then your last 2 guys get destroyed. And I'll take their order dice from the cut. Moving D6 after winning combat. So they're going to go 4 inches. I'm going to move them straight that way. Hopefully to get first order dice next turn and wreck that half track. Fire order for my mortar. Can see because the spotter's all the way up here still, and can definitely see the Hitler Youth.
Oh, smoke.
Oh yeah, smoke. You're right. So what can I see from up here? Squad and
Probably that.
Ooh, probably just the. Actually, no. All I'm going to be able to see is the half track. So I'm going to try and shoot the half track. Actually, 6 to hit. Hopefully, I can get just a lucky shot. No, that's a miss. Okay, I'm going to run these Japanese, and they're going to run into the smoke here and get ready to charge some Hitler Youth defending that ruin next turn. And hopefully kill them all. Jordan's being a coward. He's going to run to there, hoping that he can kill at least 1 more dice, because he needs to kill 1 more. If he's plan to work, so I don't think he's figured it out. He needs to kill 1 more squad of mine in order to win the game. If the game ends and he's still alive. So let's see if it works. Run for my commander. He's going to go. Yep, he's going to do it, and he will run with a whippy stick nearby. Got 1 in my hand. He's going to run straight that way up to there and lose his pin. Okay, Hitler Youth shooting into my last 4 guys over here. So there's 6s and 6s to hit.
5 dice.
So nothing. So end of turn 5, or a lot of things went wrong with the Germans that turn. That died.
That died.
That died last turn, yeah, and the Grenadiers here died, and I've sort of swung in. I'm trying to do my pincer movement, using smoke for advantage. At this point, the smoke can go away, I don't really care. It's pretty much done its part. Made the flak veil useless, hidden my guys for most of the game. So we go down to turn 6, which could be the last turn, and we'll of course roll for an additional turn end of it, 4+ to go turn 7, which I think I can definitely win if we go to turn 7. So go now on to turn 6. Okay, rolling for the smoke now. It's a 1. All smoke disappears on the battlefield. So, Jordan, would you like to do the honours and start taking away the smoke?
I needed that a turn earlier.
My guys are going to do a run order into the vehicle within 6, so no chance of shooting back. And yeah, so it's time to kill stuff. I get 5 dice, hitting on 4s, and each one with 5 dice, and will cause a plus. Yeah, it'll lead to a 1 dice roll with a pen value of how many hits I get. So I get 2. So I got plus 2 pen against the vehicle. So it'll be 7, so I need a 5 to do anything. That's a nothing. So I'm going to do a run order and assault the Hitler Youth. So 2 dice now, hitting on 5 for the submachine gun. So 1 hit, save it for later, and then I've got 4 dice. What are you doing, mate?
Oh yeah, I'll do that for the hit.
Yeah. So that's and then it will be 1 more for the Hitler Youth. Oh, so 2 more, and then yep. So that was, and then roll to see if it doesn't do anything. So we kill 1 guy. Kill this guy in the back, and then they're going to make it in, and we'll all go at the same time. Okay, so we attack at the same time. I'll do my dice first. So 3 is to kill because they're inexperienced and they get to suffer casually, so they get to see if they test to become regular. So let's have a look. So 3 is to kill. So that's going to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down to 1. So you need to kill 6 in order to beat the Japanese. So you need killing on 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to lose 4 of my guys to 5 of your guys.
Oh, my guys lose.
8 and your guys. So the rest of your squad will be destroyed. And I will go, it's cocked, I will go 3 inches, which I'm just going to hug the wall like that. Morale check, see if I run away after that engagement, and they're going to stay because they are regular, it'll be on a 9. Okay, so the mortar's going to shoot the howitzer, like this, hitting on a 4, and it's going to be hit with a 6, and it'll be D6, which will be 5, so I think it's going to die now, so it'll be 5 dice, plus 2, so 4s, and that's going to kill the mountain gun. So get rid of that and give Jordan another dice. Okay, I'm going to advance my guys somewhat that way. So hopefully get a 24-inch shot at the commander. Get a lucky dice and just shoot him and kill him. And that would be quite nice. 6 rifles into the commander. He's in the open, so hitting on 5s. This is a long range, so it'll be 1 hit. So he's going to take one pin. And now I need this 4+ to kill him. 5. He's dead. That's another order dice Jordan's going to lose. Okay, it's going to try to shoot my guys there. Jordan's last order dice for turn, so hitting on 2s with 4 dice. Ooh, that's bad, one miss. So I'm going to get 1 pin, won't really matter though, and 4's the kill. So it's going to take out 1 more. So kill 1.
And order test.
Order test now, so 8 or less, they're going to stay. I've got the last 2 order dice for turn. The commander is just going to run up to the barrel, yep, just about there. And the mortar is going to try and mortar Jordan's mortar. So we'll measure for range and we'll see if we get. Okay, I'm just in range with spotter support over there. So, hitting on a 6. No. So, end of turn 6. It's been a brutal game. The Germans have suffered a lot of casualties. Only a half-jack and 1 mortar team left. This flank finally paid off. Cost me 5 men, but the Hitler Youth are dead. And these guys got a single pot shot against the commander and killed him. These guys suffered some casualties, but wiped out grenadiers and made that half-track stuck in there for another turn. So now to see if it goes to the next turn. So I honestly think Jordan should concede if it's a 4. If it's a 4+ to go turn 7, I think Jordan should probably give up at that point. Let's have a look. It's a 5. We're going to turn 7. So these 2 guys are going to do a run order, and they're going to charge into the mortar. No reaction fire because mortars can't react because they have no rifles in the profile. Just have the mortar, so they're going to go like that. So I get to go first with 3 dice. You're inexperienced, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. So I get 3 dice. Going first. 3 is to kill, and that's going to be 2 dead. So you get 1 dice back, killing me on a 4+. You might be able to kill my banner. So you get 1 dice, 4+. Yes, so my banner's going to go down, leaving just the sergeant, and your mortar's going to die anyway, because I win the combat. And that will take another order dice from you. Okay, I got the next order dice. Going to do a run order with these guys. Once again, charging the tank.
Wait, just wait a sec. You can do it half truck. I believe in you.
Oh, let's do it. Okay, I got 4 dice. I got 2 guys plus an SMG. Every 4+, because it hasn't done anything yet, will be a +1 to pen for the roll on the to see if it wounds it. So we're getting 4. It's going to be a +4 against +7. So it'll be a 3+ to do anything. That's going to be a pen. Won't be massive damage, unfortunately, and we'll see what happens to it. It's going to be a 2. Okay, half-track immobilized like that, almost dead, unfortunately. And now I'll go for the next order dice. I think I can maybe kill it with my command. Another Banzai charge into it. It can't. It's not in the front arc, so it cannot react as well. So I only get 2 dice this time. So it's immobilized. So I think actually it might be automatically hit. I'll go have a look. Alright, so you still go roll a hit even though it's immobilized. So this is very important. If I get this, the game ends and I pretty much win. Other than that, it's going to be a draw. So I don't think I can kill it otherwise. So I think we checked the mortar's actually out of range, so I can't actually kill it. So that's a bit of unfortunate. Anyway, so it's going to be falls. I need at least 1 4 to do anything to it. I'm getting 2. So now that's the easy part. Now I need a 5 plus to do anything. A 6 will penetrate it completely. That's a 2, that's going to do nothing. Yeah, I was wrong. As I get next order dice, I'm going to fire with the mortar, try to get the lucky shot, because for some reason I thought that it only had a 36-inch range, probably from 40k. But no, it's 48. Anyway, it's actually 60-inch range. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so 6 to hit. This could really be the game. That's a 5. It's going to be another miss. Shouldn't have targeted the Hitler Youth. Oh well. Okay, we're going to call a game. But Jordan wants to fire it on last time. These guys are going to run, even if I get the first order dice, so who cares? So, he gets 4 dice. He's immobilized, but he's got a pin. It's going to be 3 as a hit. He gets 2 more dice. Oh, you got to do an order test first. Yeah, and you fail. So, yeah, you're going to go down. And now it's going to be a game. It's going to be a draw. It's a good game, Jordan. It's probably one of the closest games I've had in a while. Let's go set the camera up and talk in front of it. Hi guys, welcome to the post game. That was great. That was a really good game. It's one. I'm just going to say that shows how much of a much better commander I'm becoming with infantry. I'm actually using the Japanese properly as they're supposed to be. Jordan, your thoughts?
Yeah, that smoke is really annoying. It just, my flak just couldn't get shots off. When it did get shots off, it was against units that I really didn't want to shoot at. My flame wagon, though, it really sort of brought me back from the brink at the beginning.
Yes.
But then I completely forgot about that stupid, annoying little Suicide Squad member. And yeah, he got owned.
Yeah, Suicide and tank teams are probably one of the best, like, unique sort of units in bolt action. Their ability just to cause a mess, just to get in the way. When Jordan off camera, Jordan was trying to place his unit perfectly, and I decided not to tell him that anti-tank thing.
Yeah, I spent probably 45 seconds measuring it up in my mind, going, okay, it's just out of range of these guys over here. It's just out of range of these guys. It's just out of range of these guys. And I forgot about the anti-tank guy.
So, which is really good, because they're just one man, and the ability to hide in smoke, at the back, so you can't be shot at the front, but can still run behind and get someone. It's pretty good. I like my army composition. There's not too much I'd change. Maybe it's 600 points. There's not like you can really change. I'd maybe try and find room for a 13 tank team, just for an extra order dice. Jordan, what would you do with your army list?
I don't know, look, personally, I'd probably maybe get rid of the flak.
It's a good idea.
It's great, but the only way I think I could really utilise it is throwing it in the back of a half truck. And then just having it sort of, or not half truck, but, truck, and just driving around the battlefield shooting. Short of that,
I'm going to pose a question, because the flamethrower half track was a big part of your army. In fact, it's pretty much it was
the centerpiece.
It was the only thing you really had to beat me. Like, I honestly think, it was the only thing I really think you had offensively that could kill me. Like, once it was dead, it killed about 230, 240 points of models, so it more than paid itself back. Other than that, you didn't have, the flak Verling took a bad shot. It killed 2 models the whole game. I'm just trying to think, if you had to get rid, but it's, just try to think of it differently, 600 points. If you had to get rid of the flame half track and the flak Verling, what would you take?
I'd probably take a lot more defensive units. Probably an early war Panzer IV.
Yep.
They're about 120 points. Maybe a Stir 42 medium howitzer. Last time I used that against the Japanese, it just
got lucky. I honestly would suggest more infantry.
Yeah, more infantry.
Just more bodies. Like, I think today is a classic example of what happens when you take, less than 15 infantry and try and go up against a Japanese army, which I think I had ended up being about 40 guys, yeah. Because Japanese tanks suck, and it's just the infantry's where it's at. I wish I had 1,000 points worth to not have just had all regular and no tanks, because that would be amazing. You start like there'd be 15, 16 order dice. It's just everywhere. It's like, you kill two squads with a flamethrower half track, and there's still 3 more squads left. There's still 3 more squads ready, because it's just great how effective they are in combat as well. They have the ability, no matter who they are, they're just as effective in combat as a regular or inexperienced, because they usually get the first dice off and doesn't care if they lose anyone. So you saw that last SMG guy who him and his squad ended up killing Hitler Youth and the mortar team. That pretty much settled the game. You couldn't come back from that. You got lucky with that half track.
What was that? 4 infantry assaults against the 1 half track.
No, just 3.
3, yeah.
3 infantry assaults.
And it survived.
Couldn't get it, unfortunately. Got the immobilized result. If we had another turn,
that thing would be dead.
It would be dead. It wasn't going anywhere. I'd probably just assault and just move them to the sides. I should have, I just assault, but put them to the sides this time. You can't. I got 5 guys there, 4 guys with 6 attacks. You're not really gonna. I don't need to survive that time. It's just.
You didn't think I'd survive the other 2 times though.
You probably got your luck back. You had average dice today. I think you played a bit of a high risk strategy and it didn't pay off.
It really didn't pay off.
Yeah, like it was like you needed a lucky mortar shot, or you needed you needed the flak bearing to kill something hitting on 6s. There's something like that. That's why I think flak bearing is okay, but in a small game,
it's probably not worth it.
Probably better for infantry who are more versatile and can move and still shoot and be effective.
I think versus the Japanese, you definitely need a lot more submachine gun stuff ready to take an infantry charge if they charge you,
or even be ready to assault yourself, because you don't really want to give the Japanese a charge. You want to find cover.
Personally, what I'd probably do is I'd take a flame Panzerwagen.
Yep.
What is it? A Panzer II Flamingo.
What one's that?
Flamethrower tank.
Of course.
And probably then just the bare minimum infantry.
Well,
I'm very tank heavy in my playstyle, so I tend to prefer vehicles over infantry.
See, the thing is that it's like that army list isn't. It's just flamethrowers.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Problem is, as soon as you come up against a vehicle, you're fucked.
And I think we've read off enough about bold action. If you let us know about how army list, did we let us know. Put down in the comments. What do you think would have been a better German army for 600 points? I think mine was, I wouldn't say tournament style, but it was definitely on the verge of tournament. I probably need another mortar squad or another mortar or something in there, and for 600 points would have been amazing. Yeah, let us know. We're always interested to hear feedback. Check the YouTube channel every day to see if someone's put a reply, so I can reply to it. There's caveats. So if you say something dumb, like Nazis are the best, I'm not going to reply to that. I'm probably just going to delete it because I don't care about that sort of stuff. Also let us know. We have a bit of a talk about the SS dice. Let us know what you think. Honestly, we're going to do a bit of a debate podcast soon about things like this. Is it okay to show Nazi iconography in war games? Is it okay? We want to have your thoughts. And write something down. If it sounds good, more likely contact you and ask, hey, can I use this in the podcast, and read it out, and you have your own opinion, you have your own view. So if you like that and you like this video, subscribe to Wargaming Central. We love having new people watch our stuff. I love watching that number go up. We're over 200 now, which I honestly didn't think we'd ever. I didn't think we'd ever do it, to be perfectly honest. And if you like more videos, we've got about a dozen bolt action videos right now, and we've got this one, another one put up. We'll probably have done a couple more by the time this goes up. So, yeah, the world is our oyster, and it's going to be an oyster full of bolt action.
And heavy tanks.
Yeah, in tank games, they use this. We'll see you later, guys.